Welcome back to Knights TV. Spencer Burke alongside Kyle Martin. Kyle, round two began on Friday night as the Knights picked up a 3-2 victory over the Guelph Storm for their fifth consecutive playoff win.
Yeah, you know what, Spencer? It was imperative the Knights got off to a hot start as well, and that was all thanks to Liam Foudy. He scored just under 14 minutes into the contest off a gorgeous behind-the-back pass from Evan Bouchard. We spoke with Liam after this game, and he talked about how big it was to get off to a hot start.
Yeah, it's going to be a good series, like you said. So getting that first goal is always important to set the tone for the game. And luckily enough, Bouch gave me a nice drop pass there, and I just put it in.
Liam Foudy wasn't done there. Later in the first, he flipped a beautiful alley-oop pass to Josh Nelson. Nelson was hooked on a partial breakaway, but the Knights forward was awarded a penalty shot.
On the penalty shot. Shoot!
What a beautiful finish from Josh Nelson for his first goal of the postseason, and what a time for it to come at as well. We spoke with him after the game, and we talked about if that was the move he had in mind going into the penalty shot.
Yeah, so on the partial breakaway, Foods just made a great chip pass to me, and I just tried to cut to the net. Guy hooked me, and then on the penalty shot there, I just tried to think of a move I'm gonna do. I was thinking of going 5-hole, and then I was like, guys are saying go low pads, and then I went low pad, and it all worked out.
Well, the Knights entered the third with a 3-1 lead. Guelph would cut that lead to 1, but Jordan Coy stood tall in that third frame.
Yeah, he came away with 22 stops. Only had to face 24 shots, but a lot of those shots came later in that third period, and they were all very high quality scoring chances as well. So Jordan Coy stood tall when he was called upon.
Well, the Knights carried that momentum over to Sunday's contest, and Kyle, once again, they jumped out to a quick start. Just over 3 minutes into this game, it was Kevin Hancock potting his third of the postseason. Here he was after the game talking about being in the right spot at the right time.
Yeah, I mean, it was a tight game all the way up until we had a great start in the third, which was huge for us. I mean, Foudy was able to use his skating ability on 4-on-4, and Nelson was able to make a great shot on a breakaway. So, I mean, having good starts to period is huge for us.
Yeah, Spencer, and from that point on, there were chances for both teams back and forth, but the main story in this one was Jordan Coy. He was great right from the get-go, particularly midway through the second period during a 4-on-3 penalty kill. He made a huge backdoor stop on Nick Suzuki, and then a massive glove save at the end of that PK. He was on early and often.
Yeah, and Kyle, you know what they say, your goaltender has to be your best penalty killer, and that's exactly what Coy did on Sunday afternoon. And the Knights, they gave him some insurance as Matvei Guskov hammered home his first of the postseason before the end of the second period.
Yeah, and he was amped. And then the start of that third period, Liam Foudy got the barrage started as the Knights scored 5 goals in under 5.5 minutes to take a commanding 7-0 lead that would ultimately lead to their victory.
Yeah, but once again, the story in this game, you mentioned Jordan Coy's second shutout of the postseason. Here he was after the contest.
Yeah, my mentality's been the same throughout. The boys helped me a lot out there. They blocked a lot of shots, kept shots to the outside, and they made my job a bit easier. And I just went out there, had the good mindset, and we all did, and we had a great game.
Well, just like in Game 2, the Knights got 7 more goals from their unit and take a commanding 3-0 series lead with a 7-4 victory over the Guelph Storm. And Spencer, once again, it was London getting off to a hot start.
Yeah, just under 5 minutes into this game, Adam Boquist ripped home his 8th goal of the postseason. Guelph would tie things up at 1, but goals from Liam Foudy and Kevin Hancock gave the Knights a 3-1 victory heading into the second period.
But let's all be honest, this game belonged to Captain Evan Bouchard.
Drops it there. Bouchard. Nice moves. Bouchard scores. What a goal, Evan Bouchard. My goodness.
Yeah, how about the captain? 4-point performance, 2 goals, 2 helpers. Both those goals highlight real material. And after Monday's contest, he led all OHL scorers with 18 points.
Ultimately for the London Knights, their 7-game winning streak in the playoffs came to an end on Wednesday when they finally lost 4-3 to the Guelph Storm. They did put 42 shots on net and scored on 2 of their 5 power play chances. Adam Boquist scored his 9th, Billy Moskal his 2nd, and Al Kukula scored his 2nd of the postseason as well.
Well, the Knights still in a great position in this series, up 3-1, and they'll try and close things out on Friday night at the Budweiser Gardens. For Knights TV, I'm Spencer Burke.
And I'm Kyle Martin.